Hey guys, it's Lori here at the EA Inner Circle, Living Without Limits community. Hello out there to Erica, Rachel, Jocelyn, aka Jaws, Tamara, and AJ. Jessica, too, yeah, Jessica, and myself, hey. It is Wednesday, June 18th, 2014, and I will do my best to make this video super short. But I do have to say, before we even get started, thank you so much. Thank you for the nudge. Thank you for you being awesome, because of you guys sending me private messages, because of you guys sharing your inspirational stories, because of your interest and passion to be your best selves and to always, look for more, to be more, to find how you can contribute to the world and make it a better place. It's because of you that I've decided to create this community. We're going to try and do this video in one cut. I'm technically at my job today, working from home, which is one of the perks of working from home every once in a while. So I thought I'd create this quick video just to kind of offer you and share with you a tool that has been instrumental in my life in the last couple of years. I came across it in a book called Good to Great, which is a Jim Collins book. He called it the hedgehog concept. I've also heard it referred to as the element, some other things too from people like Brian Johnson at Philosopher's Notes. There's a book called The Element. I can't remember, it's Sir something. I don't know, he's been knighted in some way. He's a big deal, I guess. But also, well, I'll just get to it. I like to call it the sweet spot. And the idea is that this sweet spot, if we can learn what it is, if we can discover our own sweet spot, we can live not only a successful life in the eyes of the world of like physical wealth, financial wealth, great relationships, those types of things, which are all great. But I think that we all know from personal experiences, no amount of money is going to make us happy. The perfect body isn't going to make us happy. It can make us feel more confident and more comfortable in our skin, but it's truly not going to bring soul-satisfying success. What brings soul-satisfying success is us discovering what are our unique gifts, what are our strengths, why am I here, what's my legacy, what do I want to bring to the world, So this sweet spot. I journal about this almost every single day, and it continues to be my guiding light, I guess you could say, in me making decisions around my career, and even so much as how I want to spend my time on a day-to-day basis. By knowing what your sweet spot is, it helps you create more moments that you can live in your sweet spot, more moments of feeling so satisfied, feeling fulfilled, and feeling happy, which isn't that what we want to do when we're here? Is feel happier, so I'll get right to it. So the sweet spot encompasses 3 circles. I think it's called a Venn diagram. I think that's what it's called. Anyways, the first circle that's important to learn about, this is our passions. These are passions and interests. Passions, interests. These are your unique passions, your unique interests. This is what lights you up. These are the things that you can do, that you can learn about for hours and hours and hours and lose track of time. This is what lights you up. Not everybody has the same passions and interests, which is why it's important for us to discover these and share these with the world. The world needs it. The world is first, as you know. So passions and interests is the first circle. The second circle that's important for us to help us find our sweet spot so we can have more satisfying success, this is our strengths. This is what are we good at? And it may be something that you're kind of naturally good at because you haven't had a chance to play around with it yet. But the idea is it's something that you could be the best in the world at, literally. Like you could, if you dedicated some time to it and you honed that kind of natural ability or that thing that you're already pretty good at, you could frickin' rock it, okay? So this here is what that guy I was talking about earlier who was knighted, the Sir guy, he calls this the element, and how important this is for us. So again, passions and interests, the things that light us up, and our strengths. What are we really, really good at? And this has taken me a long time to discover what are my strengths, because sometimes your strengths, they come so naturally that you don't think of them as strengths. you kind of overlook them because they're so easy. And you don't really see everybody else doing them. But again, the strengths took me a long time to get there, and I'm still learning about it. Same with passions. So we have all of these passions and interests, which I love to learn. It could be about anything. I'd love to learn about it. It's definitely a gift and a strength of mine that I do have a natural curiosity in the world about things, about people. So huge amount of things. But what we want to do is find where it overlaps with our strengths. What are the things we're good at? What are the things we could be number one in the world at? This, again, has been referred to as the element. What's a key ingredient, though, to this is that we live in a capitalist society. We live in a world where we have to make money. We have to pay bills. And if we just play over here, we could end up poor and broke, which isn't what my God intended for me. My God intended for me an everyday abundance, you know, that living without limits. There's no limits to what's possible. So the bottom line, we got to pay rent. So the third circle is, what could you get paid for? Okay, so what could you get paid for? What would the world be willing to pay you for? What can, I guess rather than can, what will the world pay for? Okay. This in the middle, because you can get paid to do a million things, right? You can get paid to pick up poo. You could get paid to work at Subway, McDonald's. You could get paid really, really well to be a lawyer, and you could be really good at it. But if it doesn't light you up, if you're working in an area of law that you don't feel passionate about, you're interested in, you're still not going to feel so satisfying success. And so what's the point of life if you're not happy, if you're not fulfilled? So what we want to do is discover what's our sweet spot. What are we passionate and interested in that overlaps with what could we be the best in the world at, which overlaps with what will the world pay us for? That is your sweet spot. So again, I've used this model over the last probably 5 years. Really getting focused on it in the last probably 15 months where I journal about it every single day. So passions and interests, you know, what is something that I would actually pay to do? And then flip the question around. Because what would I actually pay to do? I would pay to go to college. I already have. Got $100,000 in student loans because I love it. I love to learn. So it's definitely an interest. Now, how can I get paid to do what I love, which is to learn? Well, right now, I'm working at Spokane County, or not Spokane County, that was in the past, another story. Spokane Teachers Credit Union, where I get to learn about leadership development, which really, at the core of leadership development, is personal development, which is a huge passion of interest of mine. What's a strength of mine? I'm compassionate, I'm empathetic, I tend to build rapport quickly with people. So people will tell me stuff. Standing in the grocery line, I don't know, it's just a vibe or something. I don't know, people just spill their guts to me. So that opens up an opportunity for me then to coach, to teach, to educate, to help people, to inspire people to live their best lives. So what will the world pay me for? Coaching, they will pay me for it. I just don't know how to market yet, so that doesn't help. But they will pay for leadership coaching, and they will pay, organizations will pay for personal development, personal growth, soft skills, things like that, which do interest me. So I'm kind of playing in that sweet spot. It's definitely not the amount of freedom and flexibility I want, which we'll talk about values in a later video. But for right now, I just wanted to plant the seed of the sweet spot. Just give you a model to start playing with. What is it that lights you up? What are the things that you are good at, that you could be number one in the world at? And what was the world willing to pay you for? That's the sweet spot. The more we can play in the sweet spot, the happier and more fulfilled we'll be. So, sweet spot. That's the first video. I don't know how many more I'll do with these. If you guys like them, maybe I'll do some more. But I just thought I would just throw that out there. It's a model that's worked really, really well for me. It's something I continue to use. I use it with myself. I use it with the people I work with. And I just love it. I think it's simple. I think it's easy for us to remember. And it helps, you know, guide our decisions and our career path. What lights me up? What am I kick-ass at? What will the world pay me for? So that's it for now. I hope you guys are all doing awesome with your goals and everything. So have a great afternoon, Erica, Rachel, Jocelyn, Tamara, AJ, and I think that's it. 5 of us, 6 of us, and Jessica. So thanks again. I really appreciate the opportunity to share this knowledge, to share this wisdom. You guys are letting me live my truth, and it's my goal and my deepest desire that this space will help you to do the same. So much love to you guys, and please use that inner Facebook page for whatever you'd like. That's it. Love you guys. Bye.